I don't have very much left to do here. I thought hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Even though it's Monday, at least it's about over with. Try not to cut down too many at one time because it usually causes a little lag. So I cut down just a few at a time. Normally don't put but about, I think the most I've had on the trailer is about 15 or 14. Close my door. I didn't put this game up on multiplayer tonight just because I don't I don't got a lot left to do. I'm gonna put these on here last because they're not quite as long. Y'all excuse me just a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to dump my dehumidifier. I screwed that all up, didn't I? Hey. It's a little better. Try this again. There we go. Work out a little better that time. Anybody do anything exciting today? I mean, I know it's Monday, and Mondays usually suck most of the time. See, take this one. Hey, Charlie Anderson, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could stop in for the stream. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. No, I didn't put it on multiplayer tonight because I don't got a lot left to do. But I am gonna do more multiplayer streams of the logging because there's a lot of logging and stuff to do on this map. So I definitely will be doing some more multiplayer. I don't got but maybe another 2 loads to do, and then I'll be done with this little tract of logs. Might as well go ahead and trim all these trees up while I'm at it. Y'all, excuse me just a second. Sorry about that. Cat's climbing on the counter, knocking stuff off. Yeah, Charlie, we can look into something. What map you playing on? PGR. Yeah, I have to. I do have a lot of mods downloaded right now. Um, more than one map downloaded at a time, and we'll see what we can do. I mean, if I have to uninstall the Valid Old Farm, I can. That's no big deal. I just have to see what my schedule's looking like. Here, I got to get back on the ball of some more videos. Today, I don't know, where you from, buddy? I tell you what, if I can't, if I can't jump on your map next time I do a multiplayer map, I will have it up on. I will have it up on multiplayer, and you can jump on. You can jump on here. I mean, I don't want to make a promise to you and tell you that I will do it, because if I do it for one, then other people will want to do it, and I do have other stuff that I have to do. But like I said, most of the time I will have these live streams on multiplayer. I just don't have this one on tonight. I just don't have this one on tonight because I don't got a lot left to do. Come on now. I don't know if I'll be able to today, Mr. Charlie, but like I said, I'll look into it. Hey, farmer man, how you doing, buddy? How's your harvest going up yonder? Hope it's going good. Well, those of you that are just joining, I'm finishing up this little logging project um, that I started for the guy that we're working for over here on the Valley of the Old Farm. We're clearing this land for his what's up, golf cart jockey? How you doing? Charlie, I don't know, buddy. Depends on it's already 9:30 my time. Um, if not today, we'll look into it. Maybe doing it another time. Yeah, there's quite a few people that don't like to use it because the controls are a little funky. Um, but I enjoy using it. I think it's up there in one of the better mods uh, that we got on console. I've used it in the silage pit. I like to use it in the silage pit to because it's such a heavy machine. It don't take long to compact anything, and it just works good for logging. And I find it a lot easier when you cut trees down instead of cutting them into 8 meter sections or 6 meter sections or whatever. I find it a lot easier to handle them like this, and then you don't have to, spend the money on a Scorpion King to do it, and you get pretty decent chunk of change for these long logs. So it works out. Oh, I'm gonna tear my truck up here in just a minute. Got to straighten my truck up here before I tear it up. Not to mention too, whenever you cut the ends off, they're usually, especially on these big tall trees, like I got on the bottom here. Once you cut the ends of them off, because I usually cut mine the length of my trailer, then you still got enough left over for wood chips. But we didn't have the wood chip contract, so we're not doing wood chips yet. I will at some point or another. I tell you, has anybody else got a uh, a Galaxy Note 8 and all of a sudden the freaking ads just pop up randomly? My iPhone just started doing this not too long ago, and it's really aggravating, and I don't know what to do to get rid of them. I've deleted apps that I don't use. I can't really find much about it on the internet. I really don't know what's causing it. So if anybody's got any insight, I'd be more than willing to try it if anybody's figured it out. Let me cut these. Charlie buddy, I'm kind of busy right now. Like I said, I'll get up with you and we'll discuss it. But like I said too, if I do it for you, then I gotta do it for everybody else. So it's kind of, but I'll see what I can do. Maybe not today, maybe another time. Son of a gun. We'll get this tree on there in just a minute. Alright. Tell you the logs on here has been bringing quite a quite a good bit of money. Um, when I started this, I only had, I think, 3 grand when we started, and I think this right here will be my 6th load, and we are already up to 217,000. So definitely impressed with that. When I get all this cleared, I'm gonna plow all this up, and I'm gonna replant it with grass, and then we're gonna come in and I'm gonna place greenhouses, as many as I can, and then we'll put in the roads and all that good stuff. Better go slow through town here so we don't get a ticket. And a little too wide. Alright, let's see if we can get these off without any problems. I'm surprised it went that good, but it did. I figure we'll probably get another, let's say another 2 or 3 loads off that little track. Now, I figured instead of doing it on a on a recording the video and just doing it sped up the whole time, figured you guys might enjoy it a little bit more if it was live streamed. Probably do our when harvest time comes around, probably do another live stream then as well. Probably be all the logging I do until the winter time. Definitely be doing lots and lots of logging in the wintertime and the first part of spring, because we'll be waiting on ground temperatures to warm up enough to where we can plant. I watched Mr. Sealy P's Let's Play on this map, and man, he made a killing doing logging on this map. Go through and grind up stumps and grind up these pieces here. Need to check on the animals real quick while I'm at it. Everything looks to be good. Pigs are doing good. Having a hard time getting them over that 77% health. But if I ain't mistaken, I think somebody says it'll take a few years to get everything up to 100%, rather than it going straight to 100% like it does without seasons on. Hey, Hammond King of Games. Yes, I'm on PS4. Whoa, I didn't get all that stunk like I thought it did. My gamer tag is Beast93. It's B with 2 E's, 3 A's, 3 S's, and 3 T's, and then 93 at the end of it. I wish PlayStation would go ahead and make it where we could change our name, so I could change it to Yellowhammer. That way it didn't. That way it doesn't cause that much confusion. Ham 2004. You might have. Didn't you play with us on PGR? Me and Farmer Men and Golf Cart and all them and James. Let me go check real quick. Oh, friends. Don't see you on here, Ham, but I'll send you a friend request real quick. Yeah, there you are. Alright, I just sent you a friend request, buddy. Yes. We were all, I think you and James were selling silage, and actually you, James, and Golf Cart were selling silage, and I think me and Farmer Men was doing field work, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, cool deal. I thought we was. Thought that's who you were. I know I seen you on some of Farmer Men's live streams in the in the in the chat. What's going on there, Tiny? How you doing, buddy? Glad you could stop in for the stream tonight. I know it's kind of late when I got started for whatever reason. I woke up early yesterday morning, and even though I got, I think I got like 7 hours of sleep or whatever the night before, and I took a nap yesterday evening, an unintentional nap, for about 3 hours, and then I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning, and I didn't wake up till 7 o'clock this evening. I slept for 15 hours a day, and I can't figure out why or how. Yeah, Ham, we're friends now. I just got the message just a second ago. Nice. Yeah, man, tell me about it. When I woke up, it was getting dark, and I'm like, what the heck? I don't know what happened. I don't like to sleep, I'm one of them people that don't like to sleep all day in the first place, and Ham, yeah, I should be. Um, I don't know that I'm gonna be doing any live streaming tomorrow. Um, but I should be on. I gotta get back into. Yeah, man, it's freaking. I've been trying to get back on like a regular sleep schedule, cause shoot, I've been out of work since the end of January of this year, and been looking for jobs, and so I've been trying to get back into a normal sleeping routine in case somebody calls me go to work. I won't be My sleep schedule won't be screwed up, but I don't know. I think that's all of our trees there, I believe. Oh no, we got one over here. Yeah, him. Uh, just send me a message tomorrow whenever you get on, and I'll let you know what's going on, what I'm doing. I will be doing more live streams on this map. I'm just probably gonna wait till harvest season before I do my next one on here. Unless the guy that I'm working for gets another logging contract, but as far as I know, he just wanted all this cleared and set out for his greenhouses. Alright, we got all the trees knocked down. Now we just gotta go load them up. Alright, Ham and Keegan, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Uh, we'll see you next time. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock all these. Hmm. Sometimes this works like it's supposed to, and sometimes it don't. do the same thing I done last time. Put all these shorter trees to the side and put them on last. Probably shouldn't have cut all of them down because it frame rates are starting to drop a little bit. Yep, Tiny, I just got it, buddy. I'll add you in just a second. Alright, I just added you. Tiny, hadn't I seen you on some of Farmer Man's, some of his, live stream chats? Your name sounds awful familiar. Okay, I thought so. Okay. Yes, I am in the south, southwest part of Alabama. Nice. I got some family that lives in Clarksville, Tennessee. That's up there. Oh, trying to think, like 3 hours from Nashville, I believe. And one of my best friends actually moved up to New Johnsonville here not too long ago. You live north of Nashville. I got you. About an hour. That ain't too bad. We used to go on family vacations up there when I was younger, man. I love it up there. We got cousins that live up there on Dale Hollow Lake. It's a beautiful, beautiful place up there, especially that lake. If I ain't mistaken, I think it's like the second clearest lake in the United States or something like that. Oh, okay. You live an hour south of Nashville, so you're not far from. See, I got an uncle. My uncle and my aunt live in Cedar Bluff, Alabama, and they live about an hour from. Actually, you know what? I think it might not be Clarksville, maybe Cookeville. I think. They live up there somewhere anyway. I can't remember right off the bat, but it's either Clarksville or it's Cookeville. I believe it's Cookeville though. Now that I think about it. Yeah, man, it is beautiful up there. I think if I could live anywhere outside Alabama, I'd probably live up there. Yeah, Cookeville it sounds right. What's up, DJ? Not much, man. Just trying to finish up this logging uh, contract on the Valid Old Farm. Oh no, don't get caught in my truck there. Glad you could stop by there, DJ. Well, I don't know. I kind of skipped this day. I went to bed about 3 o'clock this morning and wake up till 7 o'clock this evening, and then I started streaming a couple of hours ago. Well, about an hour or so ago. boys, I tell you what, FS19 is just right around the corner. Don't like we're gonna have to wait too much longer. We got about a month and what, 10 days, 9 days, something like that. I was really hoping it was gonna come out this year in October like it did last year, but I don't mind waiting a little bit longer for a better game. Yeah, man, I know what you mean. I guess the good thing about it too is with football season going on, you know, time always flies by when football season's going on. So the wait ain't. It'll be over with before we know it, and it'll be here. I got an anniversary, my 1 year wedding anniversary, the 13th. So about a little under a week or so before. No, Tiny, I don't haul them full length. What I do is, when I get done loading my trailer, I usually cut them off about right here, and then I just put the old wood chipper to them and make them disappear. If this mat was a little bit bigger and the town wasn't so tiny or so tight for turning, I would probably haul them full length. But what's up, Shibby Pro? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, if this was the roads and whatnot are big enough to are wide enough you can drive on, but just when you get into town, it's a lot shorter trip for me to go around this way than it is if I hauled them full length. I'd have to come all the way back down the south end of the map and cut up. So I just cut them off at the end. I mean, still, most of them I'm getting, you know, over anywhere from like 2,800 over 3,000 per log, so it's really not too bad. Now when I do chipping and stuff, I use the Scorpion King and cut them up into smaller chunks. I might be able to get all these in one load, I don't know. Yeah, Pro, yeah, you can. That's one thing I like about the BSM wood chipper too, is you can put a whole tree in that thing and not have to worry about it uh, jumping out on you. See, I don't know. We ain't got no new animals yet. For some reason, I was thinking the pigs reproduce during the summertime. Maybe it's springtime. I can't remember. I hope in 2019 the logging is set up a little bit better to where it's not so laggy. That way you can do a lot of yep. Whoa, what am I doing here? Steel is big down here in these parts of the country. I know probably about, oh, probably about an hour from my house there's a steel dealership uh, down in a little town called Robertsdale. And I used to, when I was cutting grass for a living, our boss, he done all his business down there. Because that's where he had Skag lawnmowers too. That's where he bought all of his stuff at for his lawnmowers. Yeah, just about everything on the back of our trucks, on the back of his trucks was steel. Uh, his chainsaws, um, I want to say his hedge trimmers were steel, and his weed eaters, they might have been Kawasaki. I can't remember. Because I know steel weed eaters they can get pricey, but they're nice weed eaters too. They got the double handle on them, so you ain't sitting there having to be, bent over all the freaking time. They got the straps on them and all that stuff too. What is going on here? How many trees we got on? Let me go ahead. Cut. There we go. I'll go ahead and cut some of these off so they quit getting hung up whenever I try to load another one on there. I know a lot of people's looking forward to cotton being in FS19. I know I am, cause the farmer that farms around our land here, that's all he does is cotton. Mostly cotton and peanuts. And I'm gonna try to catch it when they start harvesting. I'm gonna try to catch some of it and record it. He don't got any of the new case harvesters that compact the cotton as you pick it. They still do it the old-fashioned way, I believe. Where it unloads, they unload it into a cart. Kind of looks like it kind of looks like the the sugar cane carts that we got on here. That's kind of what the cotton carts look like. And he unloads it into that, and then he's got a module compactor that sits on the side of the field, and they unload it into there and they compact it, and then it pops the module out. One of my other buddies, my other best friend, he used to work for the guy some years back, and he used to put the tarps on the top of the cotton. He used to put tarps on top of the cotton modules whenever they got done whenever they spit them out of the compactor machine. And just on the little bit of land that he's got around here, I think he made I think he told me he got a little over 600,000 for the few modules that he had. Yeah, man, that's a lot. That's a lot, especially considering he's got land all over the place. He's got land in the next county over. He's got a bunch of land around us here, but he's got property in other places. I think he's got some property on state land that he does. He used to plant soybeans too, but he ain't done that in some kind of years. I only seen him plant soybeans over here, I think 1 year. But there's a lot of other farmers that do soybeans and corn. He's done corn a few times, but his main two crops is cotton and peanuts. Alright, golf cart, thank you for stopping by, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. There we go. Tiny, I couldn't tell you, buddy. I don't know. There's a couple of peanut gins right here next to us. Now, occasionally he will let us go out there to the field and we eat them raw right out of the field there. They normally start harvesting cotton around here about November, because he's usually still harvesting around Christmas time. But that's pretty much everywhere down here. Peanuts and cotton is the big. Oh well, peanuts, cotton, and beef cattle. Most all the farmers around here has got they do beef cattle as well. Well, we about got her cleaned out here. Won't be too much longer. This works well on multiplayer too, because you can have somebody pulling them to the landing while you're loading them up, and then somebody driving a truck. It usually goes by a little quicker, but with it being so late, I didn't know and with just a little bit left to go, that's why I didn't put it on the multiplayer tonight. But nonetheless, there is quite a bit of definitely enough logs on this, or forestry on this map, that there's no shortage of it, that's for sure. Tiny, I'm gonna plow it up. The guy that I'm working for over here, he just wanted to clear these trees, and he's gonna turn it into a greenhouse area. I wouldn't mind replanting some trees, but with season zones, it takes so long for them to regrow, and I don't think I'm gonna be on this map for 5 years, just because FS19 will be out here for long. But I may plant some somewhere just to see where they uh just to see which I don't know. I mean, running 6-day seasons is not going to take that long to get through, so we may have a chance to plant some, but yeah, I do. A little steep up there now. I think this will be the fullest I've had this trailer since I've started. But I may put 1 or 2 more trees on it, and then we'll go sell these, and then I'll come back and get the rest of them. Probably got room for 2 more trees. Wish it was easier to do from in cab, but it's the depth perception on here is a lot different compared to real life. Alright, let's go sell this. I think the first or second load I done on live stream, I freaking flipped it right there. That's why my loader's sitting right there. definitely may look at expanding Yellowhammer Agco and start a logging division. Go on other people's maps and do logging for them. I'd have liked to done more logging on Lone Oak, but man, I don't know. Half the time you couldn't even cut the trees with the chainsaw, so that's why I didn't do too much. Didn't do too much logging on that map when I was playing it. Scales on this map don't work neither. I know on some maps you can go to, they actually work. I know on PC they do. Yeah, the log prices on here is excellent. I don't know if it's just because it's the right time of the year for them, or if it's permanent. Uh, but I've been really impressed. Like I said, when I started this little project, I had like $3,000, and Let me go in here and look and see how many trees I've cut down. I've cut down 197 trees. Not all of those came from that one area though. Most of them came from there was a few that I cut down with with the stump grinder, trying to get rid of some lag on a different part of the map. But nonetheless, that little section there was a lot of trees in that section. Or in the section that I'm on now, a lot of them. I wish they'd make traffic a little bit faster on here. My God. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank y'all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a like. If you hadn't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Um, I only got just a little bit left here to do, and then we'll be finished with this little project, and we can get started on some more. Everything's looking good as far as growth goes. I think everything's still in its first growth stage. Um, so maybe won't be too much longer, and we'll be able to get harvest going. I mean, it's still early. It's only the second day of summer. I am working on we got the silage bales down there at field 85, and I got one more field that I'm gonna do silage bales in. And I think I've ultimately decided that I'm not gonna do cows on this map. So all the silage that we got at the farm, I will sell it too if we ever get a high demand for it. I don't think. Let's see what the price is. It's at 446 right now. That's really not too bad, and it's still going up. Maybe get a high demand here for long, and we'll get that sold. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Yep, Tiny, we'll see you on the next one. I am the Beast 93, and y'all take it easy.